interesting choice. Usually, typically, against a lot of zoners, going to PS2 is not particularly preferable.
True.
It's a lot of space that you don't want. They're able to run away a lot, and especially Rob gets so much on that stage. So it's going to be Rob Gannon.
Another Gannon. Second one we've seen today, both from George Washington University. So, I mean, I don't know, this is going to be an interesting one, because again, Gannon, he is slow, like super slow, and Game & Watch, I feel, can take huge advantage of that. If he gets even one combo started, I feel like he can really turn it into an insane amount of percentage.
For sure, just like that, SOS already establishing stage control. Lukewarm with the side B off of the ledge, catching the idleness. And right now, just sort of taking control of the space with Gyro, with Laser right now. Not able to connect the down air quite yet, but the late hit back here, that's it. Yeah, no double jump. Damn, that is so difficult. Gannon, and probably one of the most difficult recoveries in the game, somewhere around Dr. Mario, linear and slow is the biggest issue. As soon as they don't have a double jump, as soon as they don't have access to, one of those options, there is very little that they can do.
Yeah, absolutely. And Game & Watch, or not Game & Watch, excuse me, Rob, I'm just thinking about Mr. Game & Watch. Rob gets super high value off stage, and I feel like Lukewarm on that Ganon just going to be instantaneously ripped away from that. So not going to be a good look for that. We're already up an entire stock, all extra credit coming out, and the second S-Rice gets Lukewarm off stage,
wow.
I mean, that's another stock. That's so fast for Rob. This is such a good matchup for him.
And honestly, there is so little that you can do once you're actually stuck in that position to begin with. That's the up throw into the double forward. Not able to connect it quite yet. Lukewarm was able to find the nail out of it. An excellent wait and fade back from S-Rice, anticipating the down air, was able to avoid it and the kill as a result. Oh man. No whiff punish on that wizard kick either. That dash attack is not going to be able to do it quite yet. And so unfortunate that they did not get the late hit. Because if they did, they'd be able to get like an up air or back air after it.
Yeah, absolutely. And S-Rice, I mean, could find a 3-stock here. 135 against a Ganondorf. He's really only got a hit, even half a move to kill Rob at this point. But I feel like, in general, I mean, 80% already. S-Rice looking for that finisher. Going to find the laser off. Here comes the gyro. And I think that's it. I don't think Ganon gets back from that. Wow. Absolute masterclass, folks. I said it right before he came on stream. S-Rice, a player to watch out for. He is nothing short of incredible.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, that was dominating. Granted, it was Rob Gannon on FD. So how do you get
also true.
How do you get out of Rob? You don't. You suffer. But yeah, just really took advantage of Ganondorf's really linear recovery. Lukewarm did not have any answers to Gyro off stage. It just seemed to really do everything that S-Rice was looking for.
Yeah, absolutely. S-Rice just got great value off the back of every single thing that he wanted, and like you said, there was nowhere to run. Ganon could either run left or run right with Rob right in the middle, so S-Rice definitely gets the advantage, both in matchup, generally speaking, I feel, and then also just in the stage pick as well.
Yeah, so going into the next game, sometimes, like again, you just straight up, outright get matchupped. This is Rob Gannon. This is a character with amazing keep away tools. This is a character with really good boxing tools as well in a lot of CQC, and some of the best edge guarding that there is in the game.
Yeah, absolutely.
There are very few parts of play that Ganondorf objectively has an advantage over Robin, and how does he get in? He has such limited mobility. How does he get in? So Lukewarm has to be creative with it. Otherwise, he'll be meeting an untimely demise. From S-Rice, we are going to be seeing the bans. We're going to be seeing the bans to Town and City Kalos and Smashville, and they're going to be opting for Yoshi's Story. So, a stage I really agree with, able to keep it nice and small and tight. Ganondorf able to cover the platforms quite a bit as well.
Yeah, I feel like this might be a little bit more beneficial in favor of not Ganondorf because he's going to be coming out on Pikachu, but I feel like the Pikachu matchup just going to be a little bit better. I feel like we saw S-Rice 3-stock a Pikachu last week, but, maybe Lukewarm is a little more comfortable. Maybe they're no longer Lukewarm and they're getting warmed up here, putting the pressure on, but Pikachu definitely got a lot more zoning options as well.
Oh, absolutely. Able to initiate with T-Jolt, able to jump in there and get stuff started off of drag down airs and whatnot. S-Rice has to adjust their play dramatically. But right now, Lukewarm has only been initiating with a full hop T-Jolt. S-Rice at any point is just going to start calling out those jumps.
Yeah.
So as long as Lukewarm doesn't make it a habit.
Yeah, I was just thinking that same thing. We saw it, I think, 3 times in the first. I mean, just what you were even just saying, that couple of sentences. We saw it, I think, 3 times, and S-Rice is not going to let that happen time and time again. I mean, if you're gonna keep doing the same pattern, S-Rice is going to call you out on it. And the pressure already had just great possession of the side of the stage, trying to ledge guard, but not able to do anything quite yet. Lukewarm already 72%, which is pretty much a kill zone for Pikachu.
Yeah, for sure. But I have to say, I really like S-Rice's adjustments to the gyro play this game as well. They're able to position it so well that it just keeps on denying Pikachu from recovering every single time. Lukewarm tunnel visioning into grabbing the gyro back, ends up giving S-Rice the space he needs to get back on the stage.
Yeah, no, Lukewarm had a great moment there, caught the gyro, and they definitely thought the same thing I did. That's a great idea, try doing that again, but then they got a little bit, like you said, a little bit nearsighted, didn't really focus on what else they needed to be doing, only went for the gyro, and I do think that kind of micro play, that small mistake, ended up costing them that stock.
For sure. You have to be able to just sort of occupy that space and not let him get into that side B. Not going to be able to kill quite yet, but S-Rice is not done quite yet. Wow, that down smash got the parry, but you know, it's a multi-hit, baby. And that's a gyro into the F smash, gets the ledge trap. Wow, that was, yeah.
That
was just so dominating.
I think we're going to see 2-3 stocks back-to-back, and if we do, I think that secures the victory for William and Mary, because we'd have to see 4 3 stocks from George Washington University to get not even that amount of points, because we saw a win already come out that wasn't a bunch of 3 stocks, so they'd already need to have another win under their belt. So I think S-Rice, if they're able to take this stock away without losing this one, I think that's a guaranteed victory for William and Mary.
Oh my god, and once
that's
again, find the side B off stage, racking up just 3 points with that game alone. Wow, that was one of the most confident and dominating games I've seen from S-Rice ever. He just looked so on top of it.
Yeah, no, I wholeheartedly agree. That was nothing short of hyper-aggressive coming out from S-Rice, and Lukewarm just could not find the momentum they needed. And honestly, I don't know who could. S-Rice is a force to be reckoned with, all their own, and even with the rest of William and Mary being as good as they are, S-Rice just a masterclass Rob player. I feel like he very rarely makes mistakes that cost him a match or cost him a stock.
Yeah, he understands from which position he doesn't have to commit. He is able to get out there, put a lot of hitboxes, occupy a lot of space. His ledge trapping is on point. His edge guarding on Pikachu is so important. You know, being able to call out that quick attack every single step of the way that you can get. And that means the victory for William and Mary has already been secured. You know, having a 19-point lead, the question is how far can they actually end up taking this lead?
I'm thinking that same thing, because we haven't seen Barrett yet, the Piranha Plant player we talked about. We haven't seen Dizzy or Outer Rim, who we both saw last week, and they both also won their matchups. So could we see this be a complete shutout on Georgetown? Like, are they going to be able to score at all, or do we think William and Mary is really going to carry this momentum all the way to a victory? I mean, they've already won, but all the way to a shutout.
Yeah. They're just probably going to go all the way with it. And with that being said, we're going to quickly cut to a break before we jump into the next players. So we'll see you guys in a little minute.